In this video, I'm going to be providing you with a guide on the best money methods this week in GTA Online. I hope that you go on to finding this video useful. I won't waste any more of your time, so on with the video. First of all, this week in GTA Online, you can make double money and RP on the featured series, with the featured series this week being the returning Hunting Pack adversary mode. The Hunting Pack is a series where players are divided into 3 teams. One player will be a runner who will drive a bomb-rigged vehicle. The other players will either be attackers or defenders. The attacker's team goal is to force the runner's vehicle into travelling less than a certain speed or for a period of time, so the bomb in the vehicle explodes before the runner reaches the deactivation zone. The defender's team goal is to escort the runner to the deactivation zone without the bomb exploding. The attackers and defenders will be in a sports or supercar, whilst the runners will be in a utility vehicle. I did a few rounds of this mode this week, and for winning this game, I made $27,440. Granted, this was only 2 rounds and they were over pretty quickly. You can easily make more money from this week if you do more rounds and they last longer, so I would recommend giving this game mode a go. Next up in this video is the HSW time trial. It was introduced as part of the expanded and enhanced version of the game and is only available on PS5 and the Xbox Series X/X. This requires players to use a HSW upgradable vehicle for this mission, with a new time trial becoming available every Thursday as part of the new event week. Accessing the HSW time trial requires a few specific steps, with one of them obviously being on a next-gen console, and unlocking the HSW feature at the LS car meet by completing a short mission which you can access through HOW. When it comes to picking the best vehicle for this mission, you will want to choose the Cuckoo Drag, as this is the fastest motorcycle in the game, and if you complete this in the set par time, you will receive a $250,000 payout for doing so. So make sure that you take advantage of this. Next up in this video is the smoke underwater business, with the money laundering missions paying out double money and RP this week. With this new DLC, I wasn't really a fan of the new missions, but the extra bonuses do help with these a bit. Additionally, if you own GTA Plus, you can receive quadruple money with this business for this week. These missions are a bit repetitive, but on the bright side, at least the content is still relatively new. Now either way, with or without GTA Plus, you will not get much from this business, but it is still worth a mention on this list in my opinion. Sticking with the smoke on the water business, if you complete 3 money laundering missions this week, you will receive a $100,000 bonus for completing this week's weekly challenge, another incentive to do these missions. Now we have already discussed the HSW time trial in this video, so let us move on to the regular time trial. The regular time trial is very similar to the HSW time trial, with the only difference being the fact that you don't need a HSW vehicle for this, and obviously the payout. Despite not needing a HSW vehicle for this, I would still recommend using the HSW upgraded Hakuchu Drag, as this is easily the easiest vehicle to use for this mission, especially if you want to get this done in the fastest time possible. Similar to the HSW time trial, you can only complete this once per week, and assuming that you do complete it in the set par time, you will receive a payout of $100,000. I would recommend doing this as well as the HSW time trial at the start of every event week, as then you don't need to do it later on in the week. Now if you are finding the video useful so far, do let me know by leaving a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, as this will help me in reaching my goal of 10,000 subscribers before the launch of GTA 6. Now we do have a few more money methods in this video that I want to discuss with you before the end of the video, so let us move ahead now with talking about the next money method in this video. Lamar Contact missions in GTA Online are a series of missions which this week are paying out double money and RP. These missions can be accessed through the jobs menu or by receiving a phone call from Lamar. They typically involve tasks like stealing vehicles, taking out rival gang members, or delivering drugs across the map, and are designed for 1 to 4 players. Each mission has its own objectives, with the payouts being dependent on the difficulty of the mission and the length, with the 3 difficulties being easy, normal, and hard, and the amount of money that you can make from these missions are dependent on the amount of plays that you have in them. These missions are useful for both leveling up and earning money, especially for newer players or for those of you who play the game solo. This week in GTA Online, obviously you can make double money through doing these. The base payouts typically range from $5,000 to $20,000 per mission, with shorter missions paying less and longer missions paying more money. On average, this week, payouts can be between $40,000 to $60,000 per mission, especially especially if you take your time, making these worth doing this week. This week in GTA Online, players can take advantage of 2 times production speed on organic produce in the nightclub warehouse, making it an ideal time to keep your nightclub running efficiently with this product. Organic produce is sourced from owning a weed farm, and with this bonus, the stock fills up twice as fast. This means that you'll reach full storage with the organic produce quicker, allowing you to sell this type of product more frequently throughout the course of this event week. In addition to that, the weed business itself is also getting a 2x production speed this week. This means that if you keep your weed farm supplied, this will also fill up twice as fast. This is the perfect week to be taking advantage of both your nightclub and weed business, so make sure that you are keeping your eye on your stock for both of these businesses respectively this week. Now, if you have enjoyed this video and found this useful, do let me know by leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel, as we have now covered everything there in this video in which we need to discuss. Do consider subscribing, as this will help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers before the launch of GTA 6, and I cannot do this without all of your support.